Suspension system inspection. Inspection of struts and shock absorbers. Inspect struts and shock absorbers for oil leakage. Inspect for bending or mechanical damage. Inspect spring seat and bumper stopper for cracks or deformation. Shake the wheel up and down. Abnormal play in strut indicates the wear out or damage of strut bearing or upper bush. Check all nuts and bolts for tightness. Inspection of strut function. Adjust the tire pressure of the vehicle. Bounce vehicle by pushing the front side left and right 3 to 4 times on each side. Apply the same amount of force on both the sides. The vehicle body should come to stop immediately or after a small bounce once you lift the hand. Compare the behavior of strut on both the sides. If in doubt, compare with the other similar vehicle. Inspection of stabilizer bar. Inspect stabilizer bar for damage or deterioration. Inspect stabilizer bar bushing for wear or deformation. Check all nuts and bolts for tightness. Inspection of suspension arm. Inspect suspension arm body for damage or deformation. Inspect bushing for damage, wear or deformation. Inspect dust cover or boot of ball stud for damage. Check all nuts and bolts for tightness. Check suspension arm ball joint for looseness. Tighten wheel nuts to specified torque. Set dial gauge using magnetic stand placed on front brake disc. Place tip of dial gauge perpendicular to bottom center surface of the ball joint as much as possible. Set pointer to 0 by turning the dial. Hold the suspension arm near the ball joint as shown. Push the suspension arm up with the force of about 2 to 3 kg force and hold it in this state for 2 to 3 seconds. Read the dial gauge. Now pull the suspension arm down with the same force and hold it in this state for 2 to 3 seconds. Read the dial gauge. Check the looseness of suspension arm by observing the total movement of dial gauge needle, that is movement from both pushing and pulling of suspension arm. If measured looseness is not in the specified range, replace the suspension arm.